Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're talking about XPEV. That's the ticker symbol XPeng Motors. That's what the company that we're going over, and I've talked about NIO as well. So most of my channels is focused on NIO as well. But today I'm just gonna talk about this company because they're in the same market, right? They're competing for the same customers. Now, what happened was NIO has actually been moving up. They've been building momentum in price and going up. Now all this has taken place in the past week. XPeng is just getting back to business. It's beginning to do that. It's starting to do that. I feel like it needs to move right now because we're right now trying to stay above this line of support right here. This trend line right here is critical for the XPeng, and once we stay above that, hopefully we can go back up to the 50s. And if we can stay and consolidate at the 50s, we can start building up momentum to start moving past that into 60s and 70s, and hopefully retest the all-time high, which is right here at like 74 or $75. So all that is possible. I mean, this is a company that's been moving up kind of like in a staircase type situation where after consolidating it moves up again. It does this parabolic move. So far, from the short time that this company XPeng has been trading on the stock market, that's how it's been moving. Those are the patterns. Right now it's actually taken a lot longer for it to move up again on another leg up, but it's still very possible that we can actually move up, at least try to retest that zone, that area of resistance zone. There's a ton of resistance there. There's a lot of resistance here at $52. Also, there's going to be some resistance at 57, which is also NIO's all-time high. So there's going to be resistance during those levels right here as we move up. So I expect there to be volatility. Like once we start getting up there, there's going to be retracements. There's going to be a lot of stuff that pulls us back or moves us beyond the normal pattern that we've been seeing recently. So it's all this stuff is to be expected, especially as we're going into a new year, and there's a lot of exciting stuff, guys. News coming in recently, but XPeng is beginning to actually expand, so this is actually amazing. Now, before I get to those news about XPeng expanding and all that stuff into other markets, I want to talk about this offer right here. This is for a limited time. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but get your 4 free stocks. You sign up using the link below, and I have a link in the description. It's also a pinned comment. You click on it. It takes less than 5 minutes to literally get started investing, and you will get 4 stocks. So it's worth your time. These are stocks that are worth between $8 to $1,600 each. You can trade on your computer or your phone, doesn't matter. But yeah, definitely get started investing now before the year starts. Now another thing I want to talk about is the XPeng will start selling cars in Norway, so a milestone for Chinese EVs. This is huge. I should have made a video about this on the 17th, but I just got so focused around NIO and the stuff that happened recently with it moving up finally. I do want to just mention this real quick before the week starts on Monday, but this can actually become a catalyst for the price moving up for XPeng here in the short term, just because there's not that many exciting news surrounding XPeng lately other than this. This is the only thing that I see like actually doing something. And yeah, it's crazy because they're actually trying to put that into motion. It's selling cars outside of China, which is huge. This is gonna also hopefully push NIO to do the same faster, or to in a different market. Like NIO is trying to get into Europe as well. Now I don't know where. I think Munich, or there's headquarters in London, Munich. So who knows? NIO could be targeting those areas over there in those markets. So it's gonna be interesting to see, because this is a lot of competition, and what this is gonna do is bring a lot of competition anxiety to NIO, and having them do the same. Hopefully, starting in 2021 and beginning to actually roll out plans for how they're gonna start expanding. This is just what needs to happen with any EV company like Tesla. That's why it's successful, is because they expanded into other markets like China and like other parts in Europe. So this is what's gonna be the deciding factor, whether or not the success and the deliveries in the future are gonna be sustainable. If they are able to expand, then they will be sustainable, and so will the profits, revenues, all that stuff. Do you guys remember that bill that was brought up by Congress about the holding foreign companies accountable? Well, this just got signed by the president, so this act it's going to be officially enacted, and it's going to start being enforced because it was already signed by the president. as soon as it got bipartisan support, we, us investors and people who research this stuff, we knew it was already going to be signed. Like, it was automatic. That's just what happens when something gets bipartisan support by Congress. It's just, as soon as it got to the president's desk, it was just going to get signed. We were expecting that. That's why a lot of people got fearful and started selling. But I'm not telling you should start selling. Don't buy or sell anything because of anything I say. Like I said, I always like to mention this, but I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. So these videos are only for entertainment purposes, and also this is my opinion. So do your own due diligence and research before buying into anything. But don't sell your stock just because of this act, because this is what this is going to do. It's going to give a 3-year compliance timeline, so that delistings may not be imminent. So this is just saying, like, these companies needs to stay compliant for at least 3 years. Otherwise, then yeah, they do deserve to be delisted. So this is not bad at all. So I don't know why people are getting worried about this. This is going to be a good thing, so that when you are invested into these foreign companies, you can sleep better at night knowing that they're staying compliant, that they're actually selling as many cars as they're saying that they've sold, and they're not making up numbers like Candy Technologies and Luckin Coffee. You can sleep better at night knowing that if this act is actually going to be enforced, because it just separates the companies that are doing the right thing with the ones that are doing shady business. So yeah, this is just great overall, guys. Check this out. Look at the MACD. There's a lot of buying volume right here, and there's a lot of there's a sell-off right here that brought us down all the way to $43 right after the big parabolic move up to 77 up there. So who knows, what if we were just building up momentum, guys, to go back and hopefully retest that zone. That's what I hope to happen, that we at least try to go up there. Obviously there's a lot of resistance levels up here as we head closer and closer to the $77 area. But if we can actually erase the losses that took place in the last 2 weeks by getting up to $53, then that's a good first step. Guys, check this out. So now that we've analyzed the MACD, let's look at the RSI and just overall just chart pattern that's been forming. And I'm gonna highlight 2 areas in the RSI where they look almost identical. So this area right here, let me get the draw tool right here. You guys can see this, where we're currently at in the RSI versus right here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It's right here. Yeah. Okay, so this is from the 21st or 20th of October all the way to the 22nd, and this is where we're sort of at, I think, and that there, we're beginning to see that volatility take place right before we start forming a leg up in the price. So this has been the pattern so far. It's like a staircase for XPeng. You see that there's a lot of consolidation here, and then we move up right here. And then again, a lot of consolidation. Well, not a lot, but just some consolidation here, and another move up, right, in a staircase type fashion. So again, another little few days of consolidation, and then we start another leg up. So this was basically been happening with this company. So if that happens again, guys, we could just start building up some momentum to start, hopefully do that same thing and move up, like that, and retest all-time highs. Who knows? Like I said, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, so this is just my opinion of where I see the stock going. But what if we're like a week or 2 away from something like this happening, or a month away from something big, in the price action and stuff? Who knows? I hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Leave a like and comment if you did. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications so you guys don't miss out on future videos, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.